Hi everyone! In this video, I'll be working on a commission of 3 mermaids based on the Neverland mermaids. I was sent 2 monster high heads. One was Frankie and the other one was River Styx. This was my first time working on River Styx and it was super awesome. Her face is so cute. So I started off, after I rerouted their hair, I used a 2-part epoxy sculpt, A and B, and mixed it evenly together. And I'm basically just sculpting on their shell bras and using this little like rubber thing to kind of help with getting the details. After I sanded the bras, now I can remove the face. Her face is really cute, so I kind of felt bad, but it was also a little bit lopsided, so it wasn't like that big of a deal. I did really like this Frankie face. I love how there's like a gold stitch, but I'm just using acetone to remove the face, and then I can start repainting the head and the bras. I started off with a layer of gesso to get a nice base. I'm also showing just the bras. At this point, I already painted the head. I just used a mix of Titan Mars Pale and a little bit of yellow and a little bit of brown. I ended up changing this body into They're All Briar Beauty Forever After High. I'm also scraping off any paint and like sanding off any paint that was around the neck peg. But I changed it because the neck peg was already damaged. I tried to fix it and it kind of broke. So I was like, okay, we're gonna switch. In a future video, I'm gonna show how I fix that head or that body. But now that we've sprayed the face with Mr. Super Clear, we can start on the face up. It is basically just the 3 layers of how I usually do it. I start off with sketching the shape of the eyes and adding in small details. I also started, when I first did face ups, I would basically like draw the eyelashes every layer, and now I just do the initial sketch and then I only fill it in with black later. Moving on to the tails, I have a pattern that I made for Ever After High mermaid tails and the fins. The fins can be whatever shape. Obviously, I'm going for the Neverland mermaid shape. And I'm just showing the skirts in this commission. They commissioned me to do skirts and tails. I think it's very fun. But I'm also showing the completed fins here, I basically just used hot glue and used it on this plastic. When I first did this the first time with the other 3 mermaids, I could not get the plastic off. I used a different plastic. I'm just using doll plastic. But then this time I was able to kind of peel them off. I saw my Froggy Stuff do this, but they used like the plastic mat, like a silicone mat to peel off, and that's definitely easier. I just don't have that. And the only kind of bendy mat I have is stained, so I don't really want to use that. So for the hot glue, I'm kind of just using the nozzle to shape it. You kind of want to wait until it gets a little bit more cool. If it's too hot, it won't hold any detail, so it'll just like mold into one shape. I mean, if you want like a super smooth fin, that would work. So you can keep that in mind, I guess. This is once I peeled them off the plastic, and then I just have to cut and clean them up. These 2 are cleaned up, but the other one I just peeled off. After painting and sealing the paint, I went in with UV resin to kind of gloss it up and fill in any like dents or holes that I don't like in the hot glue. here they are. Thank you so much for watching. This was kind of a shorter video since it was just showing my process through a commission. When I work on commissions, I don't record as much. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and stay tuned for the next video.